Happy time zone chat. How we doing today? How we doing today? Sting 251. Welcome. First timer. Tess. 37 months in a row? 38 months total. Love your face. Happy you're here. Hope y'all are doing super awesome. Whew. How are we doing? How am I doing? I think okay. I don't know. I'm here. We podcasted late. So I'm running behind. It's going to be a very short stream today because I got kids' ortho appointments I got to deal with this afternoon. Peck of Purple Plumes, 3 months of subbing. Let's go. So Schmevelin with the gifted sub. Let's go. You're out of hand. Let's go. Gifted sub. Not so grand. Lost my dog of 12 years and 10 months. That's awful, Slumberland Studio. I'm so sorry. That is super sad. That is a great life that pupper lived. I know being with you. So I know that's super hard to deal with. So my condolences to you and your family. That stinks. I do not. Yeah, I hate even thinking about it. That's tough. So maybe we can bring you some solace talking about the silly stuff in life, like pens and paper and podcasts, which we recorded. So you should know, if this will make you happy, your Birmingham Pen appearance is going, your question around the Birmingham Pen, that's going to make an appearance in an upcoming full ass TPA episode. We're going to be planning 2 weeks, something like that. 2 weeks. 2 weeks full ass TPA episode. Don't send me your questions right now. I'm not prepared to take them, nor do I have time to take them. So we'll be doing that soon, though. So we've been way behind on the Ask TPA questions, and y'all have a lot of them. So burning Birmingham questions, right? Right now, I have a burning Tropical Storm Nicole question, Hurricane Nicole coming my way. So all my Florida peeps, especially my East Coast Florida peeps, hope you're taking precautions. Miss G's Crafties, I know. Hope you are preparing. We'll just get some rains and winds. Yeah. So hopefully not too bad. So yeah. Oh, Toby has entered the chat. Welcome, Toby. And Beard, his toy. So Toby has entered the chat. He must hear me talking in here and think I'm talking about someone or to someone like in the family and wants to come in here. He didn't. I don't know why. Like on the podcast, he didn't make an appearance in here. Now, whenever stream starts, he brings his toy in here and just comes and hangs out. It's pretty funny. My sum total of hurricane prep is parking my car in a different part of the driveway in case the big tree gets blown down. That's prep. That's important prep. Do it. Is this an 18+ stream? No, but we will not share my Twitter, my 12-year-old brain Twitter images from the other day. Good morning, Boo You. Toby does love chat. I think because I say his name all the time. So she left for a week-long trip to Jacksonville yesterday. Jacksonville should be all right. I mean, just rains and winds, kind of like here. Like she'll be all right. Hopefully this isn't too bad. Hopefully it just moves, right? Hopefully it just moves through. As long as it doesn't stall out on anyone, we're gonna be in good shape. You only go on Twitter for my 12-year-old brain? Yeah, that's pretty much the mindset I have to have on Twitter right now. I was thinking let's stay on Twitter. Y'all saw me 2 weeks ago, right? Just how maybe I'll just stay, ride it out. And I was like, I'm not sure that's gonna be. I'm gonna have to resend that comment pretty quick. So, yeah, we'll see. I'm not overly concerning myself with Twitter because I don't care if it goes away. Like it would suck. But if it's not gonna be what it used to be, whatever. Is Slack the new Twitter? Oof, that's a question to ponder, right? Maybe I'll start appearing there, and I can post in the Weather Channel my mildly questionable radar images. So just closing my Twitter. Yeah, if Twitter goes away, there'll be a new Twitter. Never did Twitter. Yeah, I like Twitter. I it's a long, complicated process. I wish I never did Facebook. Facebook I've been off of for years. You should switch to TikTok, Brad. Definitely not. Brad, I need some advice. Is it okay if I send you an email? Absolutely. Please do. Please do. There are too many smart people I follow wherever I go. I follow. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. Like I've built up a good community on Twitter. Good friend circles and things like that. So yeah, just avoid the other stuff, which is what I've done for pretty much ever. Yo, thanks for the boosts, everyone. Yeah, but like I definitely have wound down. I'm not winding down my Twitter, but it's not much there. And like I check in with my friends, like all the people I follow. I love following them. They're super awesome, just like Rewizzles is saying. But we'll see. I'm not gonna go scorched earth yet, but I'm certainly not gonna support the new regime. So I'm stuck on Facebook. Nobody other place to keep up with friends and family back in the USA. Like I don't. Yeah, I see that. Like my wife has our Facebook account. Like if like we need something, like she'll go look. She's like you don't need to be on Facebook. I'm like trust me, I know. Head back to Friendster. Plurk was the goat back in the day. Yeah, like Instagram's a tough one. Like I mean, I'm technically on Facebook by being on Instagram, right? So yeah, Instagram's a tough one. I will say this. I don't schedule anything around doing stuff on social media. I do it if I'm having fun and want to post a tweet or do some images. Yeah, I get a lot of information from Instagram and Twitter, right? I learn a lot from the images on Instagram, the tweets from the Japanese stationery stores that I follow, seeing Jacob post, the Kuratoga dive's back and there's a new color. Seeing on Instagram the cool things that people are doing with pens and inks, right? Like there's value in that to me, just like not on on a personal level and just like on a like sanity level, right? So yeah, I like Instagram too, but like for my posting, like I don't worry about my posting on Instagram. So like I post whenever I feel like it. I don't worry about it too much. I was like, this will make a fun Instagram post and I'll post it. Otherwise, I don't care. Lots of people are asking. Some people say there's going to be a purple axle one day. I have not met those people, but some people are saying. TikTok pin community is definitely growing. Yeah. So I'm not joining any new social. I'm not doing Mastodon. Probably not doing TikTok. I'm kind of ramping up my microblog a little bit, but it's fine. I'm not worried about it. What's the quote I saved the other day? It was basically something like, I don't know. Let me see if I can find it. I definitely do not maximize the algorithms. I'm not an algorithm guy. I mean, it was a very common quote, a very common sense quote. And it's definitely, oh shoot. I just searched for Pen Addict. Although I was looking for my Pinboard app. Let's see. Where's this stupid quote? Probably not going to be able to find it. Where are my tags? I save so many things here. It's hard to find. I need to search for my tags. Dun, 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 dun. Isn't this interesting? This is interesting content. There it is. All right, here's the quote. This is from Naval, which is a popular Twitter handle. A rational person can find peace by cultivating indifference to things outside of their control. A rational person can find peace by cultivating indifference to things outside of their control. Like, that's not something I used to believe. Like, I didn't used to like operate that way, but I feel like I've kind of operated that way for the past several years. So like, if I can't control it, why am I stressing out about this? So whatever. Yeah, that's a good quote. I'll share that link if anyone wants it. I saved it. I just, yeah. Yeah, but I think Instagram is super cool. Like, Instagram is cool, but yeah, like they've definitely had their issues, right? Just with ads and algorithms and things. Plenty of things I can't control hurts lots of people. That's stressful. Yeah, it is. It is. It is. But you do what you can do, right? So that's the way I think it. If I've done what I can do, or I'm managing things the way, the best, like I try not to stress too hard once I've done my part, right? But it's not easy. We're humans, right? It's not humans. I mean, it's not humans. I was half reading the chat and half reading my brain. So yeah. Yep. So like someone in Discord before we started the show today, we were late on the podcast today. Mike had some stuff to deal with, and I had been writing in my journal during my everything book, just chit chatting, to myself, and like the person asked like, what do you write for these days? And I said, I write to quiet my brain. That's literally what I write for. Like, this has to stop. Right. So one of the best ways for me to make it stop is to grab the pen, open the notebook, and just go. It doesn't matter. Like, just go. Oh, was that you, Ben Bacardi? Yeah, that was a good question. Like, there's no rules, right? You just got to go. I am definitely not perfect. And you know what? Like, current me looks back at 10 years ago me, and just like, it's the cliche is like, if I knew now what I knew then, I wouldn't stress so much. I've got other things to stress about than being a whiny butt on the internet. Don't be a whiny butt on the internet, chat. It's not worth it. It's never worth it. Yeah. Like, that's the best thing you can ever do, and it's believe me, this is not easy. It's just to give yourself like no rules when you're writing in a journal. Someone has to start Twitter fights. Mike knows what's up. You got to take a step back to try to relieve stress. Yeah, that's why I'm trying not to. That's why I'm not trying to find a Twitter alternative. If I don't use Twitter anymore, I just don't use Twitter anymore. Like, I'm not looking to fill that void. Like, I have enough already. Like, will I miss things? Yes. Does it suck? Yes. Do I have to? Am I going to make myself fill that void? No. Right? Just let things come about naturally. What should we stress about, Brad? I was stressing about getting you a membership, Jen. Speaking of Twitter fights, Bear and Fig launched some swanky new t-shirts today. Nice. Journals are where most tweets should go. Facts. Sounds like next week we'll have more information on the Right Whale launch. Yeah, Dan emailed me. I got to get back to him. Never used Twitter. Never felt like I missed anything. Very true. Yeah, you didn't miss anything, Aurelius. Can you put notifications on the blog if you're not on Twitter? Yeah, that is Tess. I do find that valuable, right? It's like sometimes my schedule changes, like when I have a live schedule, like a kind of published schedule, even though it's not technically published, but I have a general schedule. I do like to update, say, hey, I'm gonna be late, or hey, I have to cancel this. Like, I do like that aspect, and would like a place for that. Like, I'm not leaving Twitter. But I mean, capital B, but, right? Like, capital B, but. So, are you twitching today, Mike? We'll probably go hang out with Independence Mike today. But yeah, I do have to I'm not gonna be able to stay long today. So yeah, I'm not leaving Twitter, but like I've already seen my use decline. I've already seen the people I follow like start to post less, and like that all for good reason, right? That's the only reason I look at Twitter contemporaneous changes the schedule. It's a really good place for that. Like there are some good things about Twitter. Like there's a lot of good about Twitter, but it's not gonna be like sometimes like the overriding stress of merely existing. So yeah. I use an app to send things to Twitch and Facebook because cesspool's true. So, but yeah. Will you please ship my Bennu today? No. No, but tomorrow, big shipping day. We have hammer time in the shipping department. Maybe I should test the live stream. I need to think about that. So we're streaming tomorrow, 10 a.m. My plan for the afternoon is to ship. I wonder if I should just start out there streaming, but I haven't tested it. Like, can I stream on my iPad? Can I stream on my iPad? I haven't done that. So like this setup right here is not moving, right? But can I take my iPad and just turn it on and go? Can I get this? Can I get that? I'm starting tomorrow, chat. That's why I put 2 to 3 weeks to ship time. Even though like those who ordered first, like I can do 50 orders tomorrow afternoon, right? Easy. As with anything, it's all on where you go and who you follow. Yeah, my Twitter is highly managed and curated. Highly. Will you find the lost pins on stream? I will not, because I've already like organized this shipping setup and like nothing new has come. So it's good. There's a couple of areas in there that have to be like really, really taken down for me to come up with some new stuff. So I can do mobile on there. Okay. Ship me all the Benus today so no one can get theirs tomorrow. Let me tell you something, chat. I think I told y'all this. The Benus, so 250 Benus showed up. One box. So their boxes are small. You know, the small white boxes. Do you know how heavy that box was? And it came from Armenia. And it had so much tape and packaging on it. Like, there was, like, 2 boxes were damaged, like, in the corners. So, like, we'll just do something with those pins. I mean, the pins are fine. Just, there was no damage, no nothing. 250 pins in one box. Do you know how heavy that was? Don't they know I threw my back out like 2 weeks ago? My ink boxes for Patonia are heckin' heavy too. Yeah. Like that was not on my radar. Like the Bennu pins are here and it was one box. It fit 250 of them. Yeah, I mean, it's like a corner ding. You know, if you know me long enough, you know how I obsess over the little stupid stuff. So we'll just set them aside, use them for something, sell them, whatever. Like, I don't care, but you know, I'm like super, yeah, I mean, and the Bennu boxes, like, they're really good to ship in, but like, you don't need to keep the Bennu boxes necessarily. Like, I will throw mine away, right? I'm always shocked that my ink doesn't get broken, right? That's crazy. It's crazy. Thank you, Brooks. Has anybody got any idea of the ballpark figure for the white whale so I can start saving for it? No. Let me check my email. I don't think he set a price, which I wouldn't share it anyway. You know, we'll wait and see. A lot of this stuff, comes to the last minute. But I will say Dan might be stalking us in here today. He really enjoyed the feedback. I'm going to email him back. And it's really valuable, chat. It's really valuable to get live product feedback. even like for me and you, and like when we explore things on here, that's one of the coolest things about this, is because that's why I don't open things. If I can share them live and my initial reactions, that's the most genuine feedback you're going to get out of someone. Like Dan watching me try to figure out how to use the thing yesterday, like sticking the thing in the wrong holes, right? You don't get that feedback if like I'm not like recording these thoughts live, right? Necessarily. And then get our conversations. How do you use that? What do you do here? How does this work? Like, guess what? Those brass things in the corner of the board aren't magnets. They weren't designed that way, but we gave them an idea about how I figured out how to use them yesterday. That stuff's valuable, right? That type of feedback. Congrats on the Bennu bread. Thank you. I am super happy with it. Love it. Love my purple Brad grappa. God, what a pen. Like, I really have stressed out about having so many things for sale at once. I just, that's not in my nature. That's not in my nature. So, Kate said it was Diamine Oxford Blue. Nice. What did you use the brass things for? To magnet like an index card to, right? So like a note card. Like I had my book out. I'm looking at it over here. So I could just do this. I'll show you real quick. Whoops. So what these are screw caps. Like it's caps for the screws. It's like that's how we had to screw in the leg. So it's just to prettify it. But then you can take, you know, if you have a note card or something here, you can just, where's the magnet? You can just magnet it to it while you're writing, right? So I just stuck that on there like that. And he's like, oh, like that was not the intent. And he's like, maybe I'll do, he's like, well, maybe I'll do something with that, right? So just stuff. It's fun to open this stuff live and figure it out myself. So that was cool. So I have not replied back to Dan. So sorry, I will get back to your email soon. All right. See you, Mike. We might see you in a minute. We'll see. Probably. So it's brass colored since brass isn't magnetic. Yeah, I don't know. I would have to ask him. So yeah, he's like, okay, interesting. Will there be more MGs? Yes, there will be more MGs. But I think I might stop after this 25. The Montegrappas. So if you want one, and I know some of these people are already planning on some of these, so we'll see. Yeah. So I don't know if those are brass, but there is going to be like that brass base thing at the bottom, which we showed on Dan's Instagram yesterday. The Opus 88 is back. I got ordered 100 more. That's it. So I put 100 of them back in stock. I'm not ordering any more of those. If we do, it'll be something different, right? There's a limit to, like, I'm not going to do something infinitely. Let's just get them in. We'll sell them as we sell them, and then do something different. Loaner pens are infinite, though. Loaner pens and Sharpies, I'll always have those. Can confirm being on chat is a place to be present when you're sad and happy. That's important, and I'm grateful. Let me tell you, Slumber Studio, so it's not the same as losing a pet, but like I've struggled like last night and this morning, right? Like I've been really like in my head last night and this morning, just mentally, right? Just, you know, we all go through this, you know, especially this time of year with things going on in the world, right? So it's just extra overhead, right? Extra overhead. And so I was writing. So I knew I had the podcast at 10. And so I sat down here about 9:30, got my notebook and just started writing. And got a little piece, right? And then Mike was late. Like Mike had some issues that caused him to be late. So I just kept going. It's like, okay, let me just look around, figure out some of this stuff. And then, you know, I popped in the Discord chat. And then I got to talk to Mike. And now I get to talk to you. And now, like, I'm in a better mental space. And I do appreciate that fact about this community a lot. I always have, right? Like I've always talked about like the value of just having these sounding boards. And I'm in a fortunate situation where I'm the one that gets to press the button that says when we get to all talk together, right? So it's a little bit self-serving in that aspect, but I don't do it before that. Do it for that, right? Like it just kind of happens, right? Right? Oh, nothing's wrong. Just no, I mean, just life. Like we all have these ups and downs in life. Life's never on a straight line or straight up. Like we all have our ups and downs. So, nothing bad, nothing major, but it's just like life stress is a bitch, right? So I'm always looking for ways to mitigate that stuff, right? So yeah, just chit chatting and having that kind of stuff. Yeah, like I'm all good. I'm all good. I mean, I'm not. I mean, who's great right now? Like, I mean, I would love to say, man, I am awesome. Like, things are perfect, but doing the best we can here every day, right? Yeah. We're good. Life's a zigzag, right? So it's managing the zig so I can get to the zag, or is it the other way around? Always wild to hear Brad say a swear. Yeah, I realized that. I felt that was an appropriate swear. It's pretty rare on here. Yeah, last year I get hard. Depression sucks. Yeah, like I take depression meds. I've taken them for 15 years, right? Like we can talk about that stuff, right? Like it's okay. Maryland just legalized it. I did see that. On the votes. So I'm in a low for 2 years now. Not a good place to be. Yeah. Well, I hope you enjoy your time here and we can put a little bit of smile on your face. And that's back to getting what Slumberland Studio is talking about. It's like, man, some stuff hits you and it's just not good. It's not a good day. And I hope we can all just like support each other, right? Do best for each other, right? So y'all look what you're doing to me. Like I get it. I feel, what's the word? I am adamant about these things like self-care, because I don't practice what I preach a lot of times. So there you go. I've not been able to do any grinds last week because I had a big dip. Thank you for sharing that, Strings and Pedals. It sucks sometimes, right? And yes, sometimes you can't work twice as hard to make up for it. Sometimes you just have to stop. That's why I haven't made extra time to ship, right? I need to go above and beyond my shipping schedule right now, what I built in my weekly for when I have to do it, and I couldn't. Like I physically could not do it. Or maybe mentally couldn't do it. So we're doing that tomorrow when I would normally ship, and I'm gonna do a lot tomorrow. And I'm like happy about that. Sometimes you gotta remove things from your plate. You can't double down what's on your plate and think you're gonna make it any better. You have to remove the stuff. So there you go. Hi, welcome. welcome chat. Welcome to the podcast post show. This is what we do here. I have not shipped your video yet. The pisser is certain works requires certain mindsets in its life. So you can't force it. Facts. That is true. Like not everything is black and white, right? Yeah, I definitely procrastinate taking care of myself while encouraging others to take care of themselves. Yep. Haven't drawn first time in my life since Friday. Yep. That's okay, Carol, right? It's okay. We have to allow ourselves that grace, right? That's hard, right? That is hard. Brooks dealing with a hand injury. Yeah, like the person that doesn't need a hand injury in this chat, guess what? It's Brooks, right? Like, I mean, a lot of us don't need a hand injury. I broke my wrist. Brooks doesn't need a repetitive stress hand injury or whatever you got going on. Like, it stresses people out, right? So. Need to normalize being okay with not being okay every now and then. Yep. Yep. So, life, man. I work in mental health right now. And it's funny to look back and realize that Penn's got me into journaling, which is my biggest self-care right now. It's fun to talk about self-care with my clients and show them that I struggle with it too. Yep. For sure. Self-care and being aware that you need it is so important. Yeah. None of us give ourselves enough grace. None of us. None of us do a good enough job. And I'm very much speaking for myself here. Like, It's good for you. I'm fine. I'll just fight through this. Like I will work twice as hard and I will do all the things and then when I'm frustrated, I'm gonna go lay on the couch and sleep and eat a gallon of ice cream. Like I'm cool. I'm good. It's like you're not cool, bro. You're not good. You're not good. Appreciate this Frank Chatham newish dependent. It's so grounding to me. Hey, I appreciate you also went myth. Like we really do a lot of pen stuff here. Today is not one of those days. Apparently. I didn't have any plans today. So Wednesdays I record a podcast in the morning. The Pen Addict Podcast, episode 538 will be in your favorite podcaster of choice momentarily, if not already. So after that, this is kind of my post podcast wind down. Like after talking a bunch on the podcast and focusing, come here to kind of wind down, and then I go eat lunch. Like I work in the morning, podcast, stream, then I'll take like an hour or two break. And this afternoon I have appointments and other stuff, and then we'll write. But yeah, this is a wind down today. Tomorrow we'll be back to writing. This ice cream is the only one who understands me, specifically this salted caramel. Y'all, if anyone needs a little final endorsement to get medical assistance, Prozac saved my life, and now Lexapro is doing the heavy lifting. Lexapro fam, rise up right here. Thank you, Paul. Yeah, it wouldn't hurt to give ourselves the same grace that we often give to other people. Group therapy stream, yes. Today is a sit and bitch day. Some days are like that. Absolutely, Tess. Brooks, you're a fighter and you keep going? Yeah. Stop taking Rishi commissions. Can't hold tiny pieces of sandpaper. Gotcha, Brooks. Well, if you ever need an ear, you know how to get me. I always feel bad for the times that I'm learning and coding, but between my current job and life, I just need a break, but I always feel bad and unproductive when I don't do it. That is one of my biggest challenges, Becky, is allowing myself not to work. You know, saying, hey, it's okay. But I'm fortunate, hand up. I don't have a normal schedule. I can rearrange things as I need to take breaks when I need. Super lucky in that aspect. Not everyone's that lucky, so it's definitely a challenge. Today's my decompress day, so I'm grateful for getting to hang out with everyone. Nice. Love it. Love it. Shoot, how much did I miss? You missed all of it, Glyph. But now that Glyph's here, let's do something fun. Glyph reminds me we have to do a Glyph away. We have to do a Glyph away. Need to call about a bunch of stuff? Yeah. So I need to. Yeah. Let's do it. Like now's probably the time of year to do it. It's so nice to have this open discussion. This time of year in the Northern Hemisphere is also amps up all the brain gremlins. That's a good point. Hope you all have a good day today. Thank you, Petrochroma. Really, really good point. Really good point. Setting boundaries is healthy. Like, boy, I never set boundaries until it's too late. I mean, raise your hand if that hits home, right? I never set boundaries until it's too late. And sometimes it can be the easy stuff too, because things just kind of like add on and pile on, and the next thing you know is like, oh, by the way, I should have set that boundary a while ago. It's like, well, it's too late now, you dummy. On a happy note, I got the ham radio book from my husband. Nice. That is such a cool book. That's such a cool book. Don't call you out, Petrochroma. Sorry about that. Yeah, boundaries, man, really good in theory, right? If you're an excellent boundary setter, you're doing pretty well. Namiki Winter Vlad with the 18 months of something. Let's go. Yeah, we don't know we're drowning until we're underwater. Although this weekend when the storm comes, I will actually technically know I'm drowning. Hopefully no one drowns. Time to throw some sunshine around. Let's do it. Let's do a Glyph away. He has his grandfather's call letters. That's too cool, Tess. That is super cool. Imagine learning about boundaries as a kid, right? No, Annabelle, you have to do everything, and you have to do it correctly, and you have to do it correctly the first time. And do it again. All the hobbies with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much, Kimberly. You rock. Kimberly is a lifesaver for me personally. Like very, very awesome person to have in my life. So I'm very, very lucky to have all of y'all, including even Kimberly. Even Kimberly. I gotta say, she forced me to say something nice about her with 10 gifted subs, chat. That's all this was. She forced me to say something nice about her. Pekka Purple Plumes. Let's go. Literally got a DM the other day. Dude, make some harmonics. Immediately put my phone away and played harp. Nice. Thank you, Kimberly. Y'all enjoy the gifted subs. All your gifted subs, check out the emotes. We got some funny Toby emotes. We got some cool pin emotes. We got some great emotes out there. Pekka Purple Plumes, thank you for the gifted sub. Thank you so much. All of y'all enjoy your gifted subs. See, I don't force you to say nice things about me. That's true. That's true. I can limit myself on the Tony nice things. Everyone else gets said nice things first, and then Tony's down here at the bottom of the list. That's actually probably the nicest thing, is to tell Tony he's at the bottom of the list. He would probably appreciate that. Even you and the sticker pins can't all be that bad, right? Right? For sure. For sure. Learning to recognize my limits. That is hard. I'll let you know when I figure that one out. I'll let you know when I figure that one out, Blogwalda. That's a tough one. All right, let's do a glyph away. All right, so if you weren't here yesterday, or you haven't been at Brooks, y'all aren't gonna let me do it. I love this. Thank you, Brooks. I really appreciate you. I'm really thinking about you, and we definitely need to talk soon about this. See what's going on. Again, this is a good time of year to catch up on that, as we're wrapping up a very, very busy year and getting into next year. My father won't let me forget the last time you said nice things about him. That's hilarious. He keeps bringing it up. We should get like an official quote plaque. You need to add a redeem that you have to say something nice to Tony. Ooh, that would be like 1,000,000 points. We could do 1,000,000 channel points. Yeah, send me a text. We're probably like into next week at this point. But yeah, let's do something next week. Evan's on that list too. Hey, love y'all. Really, really appreciate your support here. Excuse me. So yeah, this is like the one thing I've always done is I hope, and it shows, and I like, it's weird to say this out loud, as I try to put everyone else first, right? Which sometimes takes a toll on you too, personally, right? Like, it's like, hey, I got to do a good job for everyone. I want to make sure everyone's happy and having a good time. I was like, I got to make myself be happy and have a good time too, right? Right? So I don't forget that. So, all right, while these are trickling in, I'm going to set up this giveaway. So let me explain what's going on. So our friend Glyph here in chat has a friend L that is cleaning out their pen collection. And we have a new batch of pens here. We gave away the first one yesterday. And so we're going to give away another one of these today. This is the type of giveaway to where the joke is, if you own a Nakaya, you probably shouldn't enter this giveaway. We want these to kind of go into the beginner pen hands, the newer to the hobby pen fans, pen users, new to fountain pens. So these are all fountain pens. I think mostly like Monteverdes and stuff like that. That Glyph has donated for us. Let's see here. All right. Thank you all so much for the gifted subs. That's really... Ooh, Topi's working. Thank you so much. I really, really appreciate y'all hanging out today. So yeah, like you can enter this, but like if you have a lot of pens, maybe you gift this to someone. Rich Sticks with the 500 biddies. Thank you so much. It's 50 outside and I'm roasting. I don't know how to answer that. Or if you own a Bocamundo, yeah. If you own a harmonic nib, you probably don't need to enter this. So let's get these out there into the world and get some people some new fountain pens. So what you're going to have to do here is I'm going to start a giveaway in just a minute. Not yet, chat. We're going to do a giveaway, and then you're going to have to blindly pick from these bubble wrap pens which one you want, and then I'll open it up. So, all right, let me do this. So I'm going to open this up. You're going to type !raffle. And you're going to get to pick out one of these pens once I pick a winner. But you don't get to... I don't open up the bubble wrap until after you pick. You have to pick through the bubble wrap. I'll show them to you in the camera. Can we ask for the smallest pin? You can. I think there's one that's a little bit narrower. There's no like super short ones. You don't have to be a follower, a member, a subscriber. You don't have to live in the United States. I ship worldwide. Thanks to all of y'all's kindness here. So this is we have, what do we have? 8 more left. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Do we have 9? No, 8. Okay, 8. You just have to be nice to the bot, right? It's a nib some lady in the Netherlands makes sometimes. That reminds me, I also owe that lady in the Netherlands an email as well. I owe lots of people a lot of things. I realize I've created a scenario where I won't get to enter giveaways for a couple weeks. Now, like tomorrow, we'll do one glyph away, and then we'll do one of something I have. Like I got that new Moramun stuff and some things like that, so. I own a sticker of Strings and Pedals harmonic nib. That's the move right there. That's the pro move. Mobius, are you really in the Zero Wins Club? You're talking sweet to the bot with that emote. Talking sweet. Telling the bot you have 0 wins. All right. We ready? Oh, my dear Raffle bot. 0 wins. 0 wins. So we have an emote for the Zero Wins Club. It's in the if you click in the chat window, if you click on the little icon, you can see the Zero Wins Club. Or temporally would always like to remind you, you can choose chaos. Choosing chaos would be me grabbing all these pins, sticking them back in the box, and then blindly picking one and just shipping it to you without showing the chat or anything. That is chaos, and then everyone yells at me and more, and then I will redirect that anger towards temporally. So let's pick a winner. Sir Cobalt. Sir Cobalt. Winner. Yes, this is the non-Nikaya raffle. We decided it was if you own a harmonic nib, you shouldn't enter the raffle. Sir Cobalt, are you there? Random question. I found a Mont Blanc ballpoint pen. I hate the ballpoint. Is there another refill that would work in the pen? I'm prone to jet stream. Go to refillfinder.com and figure out which refill you have, and then it will tell you the compatible ones. So some of those Mont Blanc refills are long, so you want to check and see which one you have. Whoa, unexpected. All right, Sir Cobalt, are you ready to pick through the bubble wrap? Do you want me to go through the pins? Tell me you're watching and you're ready, and I'll start going through them. That excludes like 16 people on the planet. Well, there's an outsized number of them in this chat currently, so I think it was a fair statement. So out of 16, there's probably at least 2 in this chat, so that's a big percentage. All right, just mobile. Okay, so I know that's tough on mobile. So this one's kind of brownish, brown and black with gold trim. This one has a lot of multicolors, green, blue, browns, red with silver trim. This one is kind of a solid color copper with black trim. This one is like a blue swirl acrylic with silver trim, and this one also feels like a little bit narrower. And then this is like a blue and white pen with silver trim with blue and white sections. This is another thin pen. This one might be thinner than the last one. So this one's blue and black with silver trim. Yeah, it's not as fun when it winds down. This one is kind of like a tan and blue or black kind of mosaic looking deal. Silver trim. And then this one is a brown and white and black kind of check pattern with silver trim. All right, if you want me to narrow it down, I can kind of narrow it down here a little bit. Like if you say a blue one or the brown one or the first one, show me the first one again, whatever. I don't care. Like this is just silly and fun. Oh, I recognize the blue and white one. I think a lot of people recognize this one. And I can tell a couple of the other ones. And there's a couple other ones that I really can't, that I'm more interested in. So is there any chance you can pick one out up there? Hey, Apex Starlight, how are you? Sir Cobalt, I know. And Cobalt, you're on mobile, so that makes it hard. There's so much pressure. I feel like I'm in a game show. Let's go with third from the right. So I'm going to go with 1, 2, 3 here. So this is the one that I think is like the most solid color, right? So this has like a solid color barrel where these are more swirly acrylics. So we good with this? This is an interesting one. This one's a little bit of an outlier from the rest of the group. So we're good with this? Give me a yes, and then or just anything. I know you're on mobile, so it's tough. So just confirm. Final answer. All right. So we'll open it up. I'm actually interested in what this is because I'm not 100% sure myself. All right. Yeah. So let's see here. All right, see you, Glyph. Is this metal? Oh, okay. So this is a Conklin. This is a metal barrel. And it looks kind of coppery bronze. And it has a Goulet Pens black stub. What size is this stub? 1.1 millimeter stub. That's pretty cool. So the barrel definitely has some like different shading and color on it. Because it's kind of like, it does feel like metal, like it's gonna wear with age, like as you use it, because it feels cool. So like I don't know the model name of this one, but yeah, this is definitely metal. It's almost like copper. So this might be real copper on here, which is why like the colors kind of change in there. It's part of an LE they did with 3 metals. Okay, so it's definitely a metal pen. That's pretty nice. All right, Sir Cobalt, email me, hello@penaddict.com. Tell me you won the Conklin or the copper pen or something like that. So congratulations. And again, thank you, GIF. All right, so let me put your name on here. Whoa, what is that? Oh, sorry, Norpal, ignore that. I think I reached over and hit the enter button while I was still active on the giveaway screen, so it repicked the winners. You did not win anything. You can win a questionable sushi. My apologies for hitting the button. Let me go ahead and clear that off. Rip, Norpal. R.I.P. Facts. Unwin. Yeah, unwin. All right, so that was Sir Cobalt. That's what I get for reaching over the keyboard. For a big desk, I really don't give myself a lot of room here. Questionable sushi is always a good one. We're almost there. We have like 4 or 5 Toby Borks left, and then we're into the sushi. Wow, why is my monitor? My monitor looks like it's about to go for a header here. We need a desk redesign here, chat. I have my glass desk mat that I want to use, and I kind of want to put it over the crabs here because, you know, as you use, I do a lot on this desk, so I stain it and get it all dirty, which is fine. Like, I don't mind that, but should I put the glass over it? I don't know. All right, so real quick, let's look at this. All right, chat. So tomorrow, we should be okay to stream. So hopefully my friends down here in Florida are going to be okay. Central Florida, west coast of Florida. It's not going to get bad for me. I'm right there on that D. I'm on that D, chat. So hopefully it's not going to affect me till Friday, and hopefully it's just regular rain and storm and winds. Miss G's Crafties is getting center cut here. So hopefully it's not too bad. Hopefully y'all write it out well. So please be careful. Draw the line for us. I wish I don't have that kind of teleprompter. I don't have that teleprompter. So yes, please stay safe, everybody. Yeah, luckily it's only a category 1, which most people will ride out. We just got to be watching out for the flood and the wind. Make sure everything's tied down. Make sure everything's protected. Are you doing Pelican Hub this year, Brad? No, I have yet to do Pelican Hub. One of these years I should, right? One of these years I should do it. Oh, so Mike has a right wheel. We can go chat with Mike. So we'll go say hi to Mike. So, hey, what's in your pin go bag? Let's do that tomorrow. Let me write that down. We'll do that tomorrow. That's a good topic. What would be in your pin go bag? And if you don't know what a go bag is, we'll explain that tomorrow. Let's do that. It's a good topic. All right, so we're planning on streaming tomorrow at 10. I'm gonna stream from here. If I stream from the shipping department, we'll just do that after lunch or something like that. So we'll see. All right, well, let's go raid Mr. Mike, who is the single worst person to find in this little chat channel thing. All right, there we go. All right, hey, really great conversation today, chat. That's not how it was. That wasn't in the script today, but we do unscripted. Is it too late to submit your horror story? No, I have another one to catch up on. So please send your horror story in, because we saved one this week we didn't get to, and then we'll have another one. We'll add yours into the list, so that would be great. Great group therapy today. We're all on the same wavelength here, and that makes me happy, right? That makes me really, really happy. Hey, thank you, Strings and Pedals. I'm super grateful for y'all. Like, it's a big deal. Like, we don't say these, I don't take any of this for granted. I promise you that. So y'all be good. Stay safe. Go hang out with Mike. Have a fun day. Take care of yourselves. All right? Appreciate you. Thank you for everything. We'll be back tomorrow, 10 a.m. Eastern. See you then. Bye.